Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and another part of the Journeyman with Portsmouth. Today we are back with two games in the Championship, one against Nottingham Forest and one against Watford, as we're looking to consolidate our position in the Championship. It's been a decent season so far. We've definitely picked up the form quite nicely. In fact, since you were last with me, we have played three matches. We played Birmingham, who were in our division last year. We did lose 2-0 away at Birmingham, but we drew 1-1 in the CGS Alumni Journeyman Series Derby. Needs a better name than that, I think. But Fleetwood were the team. We drew 1-1 with those. Daniel Batty scoring an equaliser in that one. And then we beat Huddersfield 2-0. Ricky J. Jones with both goals in that one. That all means that we are currently in 16th position in the Championship. Very much mid-table. Probably closer to the top half of the table than the real relegation scrap. We're doing a good job. We're certainly performing above expectations at the moment, and that's what we want to do this season. Consolidate it, make sure that we don't get relegated, essentially. That's the plan anyway. It would be nice to maybe have a go at the playoffs, but I don't think we're actually going to manage that this season. We're already 10 points behind Nottingham Forest, who we do play today, but Watford, they're very much in mid-table obscurity with us. Top goal scorer this season is Ricky J. Jones with 7 from 15 starts, 6 for Owen Dale and 5 for Luke Cundle as well. Top assists is 4 each for Owen Dale and Luke Cundle. Ricky J. Jones, Reece Russell Denny, Sam Curtis and Stuart Dallas, as well as Paul Glatzel, all chipping in with 2. Top average rating is a 7.08 for Jake O'Brien, 7.08 for Luke Cundle, and a 7.07 for Owen Dale. Definitely struggling more than usual with our average ratings, which isn't helping out. Okay, this is the team that we've put out there for today's match. We've got Brad Young starting in goal with Sam Curtis, Mazid Agungbo, Jordan O'Brien and Harrison Burrows in defence. We've then got Adshead and Thomason in the midfield with Dale Cundle and Ricky J. Jones starting behind. Paul Glatzel up top. A race start for Paul. Up top, but I want to give him an opportunity. Obviously, Ricky J. Jones scored 2 goals in the last match from where he's playing now on the left wing, so I want to give him another chance to do that from the left wing. Try not to mess around with too much, but Nottingham Forest could well be a team that we struggle against. We know that they've got good quality, so let's see how they get on in this match. Of course, we managed Nottingham for a little bit last year in the Journeyman of a Legend. No, it wasn't Journeyman of a Legend series, was it? It was the Championship to Champions League series, and we took Norwich to the Premier League, then got relegated. I think that is 1-0. Looked like it possibly could have got disallowed, but after 4 minutes, Nottingham Forest are ahead, and that really was too easy for them to get around our defence there. Look at this, completely unmarked over here. But Dennis just ran through everybody and shot for himself, and it was 1-0. Not good. Not a good start. Right, here's O'Shea, gets it to Flores, to O'Shea on this right-hand side. What can he do with it? Gets it to Travis now. Travis in the middle of the park to Fies, I guess his name is. Is it Fies? And that's all the way back to Rea now. Here's Colwell, gets it forward. Flores on the ball. And now a chance for 2-0 with Flores. Great save by Brad Young there. Keeps us in the match. Still 1-0 to Forest as it stands. Here's Bamba now. What's he going to do with it? Bamba whips it into the middle. O'Shea with a header over the bar. And it's another corner, as Salford have taken the lead in their match against QPR. Bamba now whips it into the middle. Colwell with the header, and it's a good save again from Young. It's going to be a 3rd consecutive corner for Nottingham Forest. Here we go. Nottingham Forest with Bamba now whips it into the middle, header away by Ricky J. Jones. Now Curtis Chase's end of highlight, hopefully. And not fantastic from ourselves so far. XG looking very, very good for Nottingham Forest. We have just mustered our first shot after 20 minutes, and that's not usually how we play. That's for sure. Let's keep going. Half an hour into the match. Glatzel not having a good game. That's not what you want to see. Owen Dale and Ricky J. Jones looking pretty tired as well. That's not fantastic. Well, there you go. 1-0 is the score at half-time. Right. Thrash our arms about and say that wasn't good enough. Because it wasn't. What can we actually do here to change this around? Because they're playing a better game than us at the moment. Ricky J. Jones is going to come off. We're going to put Poku on there. Luke Cundall's going to come off as well. We'll put on Josh Murdoch in behind. We'll put Russell Denny in there. And Stuart Dallas can come in for Harrison Burrows. By the way, Jordan O'Brien, not a good signing. We spent quite a bit of our transfer budget on him. We thought, Premier Division potential. He's not been good. He has not been good. In fact, I'd go as far as saying he's actually been shocking. But here's Poku with a late corner here. Can Agungbo get his header onto it? No, it's away. And now here's Poku again. Poku gets into the middle and he shoots. It's a great save by Rhea. But that could have been the moment. We've got another highlight here. It's going to be Poku into the middle. We've got plenty of players in there. Russell Denny flicks it on. It's away by Dennis. And now Stuart Dallas. Is he going to shoot from range? No, he pops it out to Poku again. Here's Poku still going. Gets it to Dallas. End of highlight. That's not what you want to see. Right, we'll go attacking for these last 10 minutes. We seem to want to be able to do something here, but I think it's too little too late. 2 minutes at a time. And that is that. Nottingham Forest defeat us in this one. We certainly weren't good enough in that match. Let's see if we can bring it back together against Watford. Well, it's FA Cup third round day, and it's actually Mark Overmars who is doing this, which is a very, very interesting pick. But let's see who we get in the FA Cup then. We will work out who we've got. And then see exactly whether we want to do this in the next episode or not, because we are getting towards the FA Cup third round. Still not out of the hat yet. There are some pretty small teams in there, which is good to see. Oh, we're playing Lincoln. That's quite a tricky one, actually. I don't think we'll show it on camera, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get knocked out of that one, which would be a bit of a shame. Okay, quite a few changes for the match against Watford then. We've got Stuart Dallas in at right back, Jake O'Brien and Sean Raggett in the central defensive regions. We've got Russell Denny and Batty in the middle of the park with O'Dur, Murdoch and Cundall supporting Ricky J. Jones up top. So let's get into the match then. As I say, I think Watford are going to be a tricky opponent away from home, even though they are a team around us in the league. And it always seems to be trickier to beat Watford on this game. I don't know if a certain somebody at Sports Interactive has anything to do with that. But yeah, hopefully we can perform and grab a couple of goals. Wasn't very good in that last match. That was one of the first matches this season that we've not had a goal, and that's not wonderful. But our top goal scorer only has 7 goals at this stage. You know, I'd probably expect somebody to be over 10 at this point, and that's kind of where our problem lies, is that we don't have somebody we can rely on every single match to be in and around the goals. Ricky J. Jones seems to score 2 sometimes and then not score any of the others, and that was a perfect opportunity to get his first of the afternoon. But, you know, what on earth is going on there? all went funny on the screen there. And, well, I blame Watford. I blame those shenanigans. Not good enough. Really not good enough. But it is what it is. 1-0. We can come back from that. Right, let's demand more. Oh, yeah. Struggling to work out whether we need to move on. Have we, to use a famous cliche, have we took Portsmouth as far as we can? We've sort of built upon the momentum of last season and really done well in some matches, and we might scrape surviving relegation, but we could easily get dragged into it. All it needs is a bad run of form, and that could be imminent the way things are going. You know, I look at that and I think, wow, we're only 5 points clear of relegation now. It was looking a lot better at the start of the episode. Burrows into the middle, Batty hits it. Oh, how's Raggett not scored there? That's ridiculous. And apparently that wasn't over the line. Tut tut. Anyway, half time. Let's say what was that and continue into the second half. Again, Ricky J. Jones just not playing well, and this is the problem. You know, sometimes strikers, when they're not scoring goals, they go and supply goals. That's not even happening. So we're going to have to bring on Cornick. Murdoch's not having a good game either, so we'll put Kundal into the middle. We'll put Dale on and swap him with O'Dore. What else can we do? Jake O'Brien not having a great game. Jordan O'Brien comes on, but I'm not expecting any better from him really, but we'll give it a go. There he is. Hey, he got a header on it. Nice. Here's Bulkwisher to Christie. Oh, good block from Stuart Dallas there. Now then, 25 minutes to go. Or is it going to be another narrow 1-0 defeat? Levitt into the middle. Header away by Batty. Dallas chases, but those old legs aren't going to take him very far. Here's Levitt. End of highlight. Right, come on, boys. We're actually on a 1.25 XG here. We haven't played that badly. Certainly in terms of creating chances. We've created more chances in this match. Owen Dale trying to run onto it. Here's Dallas, gets it to Dale now. Dale turns. It's Cornick. Oh, that should have been the goal. And Owen Dale was raging at Cornick there. But it didn't go in. And I think that's probably it. I don't think we're going to get another chance now. 3 minutes of added time. Burrows tries to get it in. Doesn't manage it. Here he is again. Now Raggett. Go on, son. Raggett gets it to Batty. Batty forward to Kundal. It's Russell Denny. That's forward to Daniel Batty. It's Cornick with another chance, and Cornick does score this time. Flag stays down, and we have equalised. That was very, very, very close to being offside. I'd love to see the tight offside replay here. It was Russell Denny forward to Batty, who first time touch, and Cornick put it into the back of the net. He tried his best to miss it, but it was harder to miss than score there. And here's O'Dure on the ball, gets it to Burrows. This is a late chance. It's away. Burrows with the header again, but now it's Watford who are on the counter-attack, and surely not. But Watford 3 against 3 here, and Bulkwisher. No, that's a very, very poor shot. Young. Go on, son. Boot it clear. Let's do this. Oh, Jordan O'Brien, he boots it clear. Cornick, it's Kundal. Now Batty. Oh, that was a poor touch, and that's forward again. Burrows, 2 seconds left in this match, according to the watch, and surely the ref has to blow full time here. 21 seconds overtime. If they score here, it will be the ultimate mugging. Batty, if we score, it will be glorious. And it goes. The full-time whistle goes. You know what? In the last sort of 10 minutes or so, we were all right. And salvaging a point from that. At the start of the season, we'd have looked at that match and thought, you know, Watford, Premier League pedigree, we're probably not going to win that, but we've come out with a draw. You know, yes, you can look at our last 7 matches or so, and you can say there's only 1 win in those 7 matches, but we've played some pretty tough opponents. You know, Wigan and Sunderland aren't pushovers. Birmingham away, okay, Fleetwood we probably should have won. Huddersfield we did well to win, and we got a point away at Watford. So the question really is when we're going to come back, because, you know, things are starting to iron themselves out as a mid-table finish this season. So, you know, I don't want to play loads and loads of matches. Maybe we will play that FA Cup 3rd round. We'll start looking at potentially some signings, maybe getting rid of some players. I think that's certainly something we need to look at. Moving on a couple of players, bringing in a couple of players as well. So we'll play Lincoln and Swansea in the next episode. That'll be exciting, hopefully. If you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.